Well, here I am at the end of my first day on the Appalachian Trail, and it was awesome. I started out on Springer Mountain. I totally forgot to write my name in the book, but I figure, oh well, they can still add me to the register if they want to. But I hiked about 8 or so miles, and we got a late start, so we hiked about 8 miles. I did a little side hike towards the end of the night, and I hiked up to a place called Hawk Mountain. There's actually a shelter just down the hill from this, but I hiked up here and it kind of got late, and I figured, well, I better actually set up camp because I might not make it down before dark. And it was probably a good thing I did, because it got dark quick and it got cold and windy. So here I am in my tent enjoying a little hot chocolate. Very delicious at this time of night, and I'm safe, at least for now. I think everything's gonna be fine once I get in my sleeping bag nice and warm. And it was a good first day. Anyway, talk to you guys later. Bye. Well, here I am at the end of my second day, and this is what I would call a character building day. So I was really excited yesterday, and I hiked a bunch of miles, and I did that extra little trail up to Hawk Mountain. Needless to say, I felt the effects of that today. It was very tough getting my legs going, but I knocked out about 8 more miles, and I'm here at Gooch Gap Shelter, which I will gladly stay in tonight, because last night was a bit of a rush getting dinner ready, getting the tent set up, so I'm going to thoroughly enjoy not setting up my tent. I got my solar chargers going right there so I can get my e-reader up and going, make sure my phone's charged, which actually has come in handy with the maps I had downloaded on them. Just doing one more kind of once over on packing and stuff, and then we'll get my dinner started. So that is the end of day 2. So this is the start of day 4 on my AT trail hike, and I stayed at a place called Lance Creek. You can maybe hear the creek down there just a little bit, and there's a little tributary to it right there. I stayed here last night with Terry, Larry, and Taylor. There's some people I've met on the trail. They've since taken off because I apparently like to sleep in and drink coffee. So I'm finishing that up right there. That was a good shot. So we're gonna head up a place called Blood Mountain. Apparently this is the highest point in Georgia on the AT trail. So it's gonna be kind of a pain in the ass. It's like a 1,600 foot climb. Shit. So I'm gonna enjoy this coffee, and we're gonna get to it. All right, take care. So here we are on the Appalachian Trail, probably mile marker 35, something like that.
Something like that.
We got Marisa and the Beast right over there. She still hasn't quite owned that name yet. I'm waiting for like a big ferocious face, and giant claws. And so it's been a good hike today. And the buzz around the hostel was that it's gonna be about 70.
Yeah,
and
shorts
so
definitely getting there.
Yeah, look at these two girls. Shorts,
Legs.
long sleeve pants,
Hat, glove.
hat, gloves.
Too much.
But it's been a good hike so far. Just gorgeous. Welcome to the end of night 5 for me.
Hi.
Brian, you brought the beer, right?
Not beer.
Well, you gotta turn around then. Go back.
You forgot that stop?
Just go back. Nice little fire going. Beast right here is kicking my ass, and the card game we're playing. What are we playing? Hearts. And then Bella, that cute little dog right there, and her owner Pack, they just showed up. Got a nice little site planned here for our shelter, and you can't see anything inside. Well, here we are on the morning, the 7th morning of the hike, and we woke up to a little bit of freezing rain, and it created just a beautiful winter wonderland. And it only made it more funny was that our friend Forget-Me-Not has been reading us Narnia as bedtime stories each night. So to wake up to this was a little surreal. But it's super beautiful. I'm definitely freezing cold right now. But I figure I'd take my glove off to videotape a little bit of this. I also don't have any water because I woke up to all my water being frozen. But that's okay. I figure with enough tenacity, adrenaline, and a little bit of hope, that water's gonna thaw out in my backpack pretty soon. But in the meantime, I'm just gonna enjoy just this beautiful area. So here we are, about 2 to 3 miles outside of the town of Hiawassee, or at least the road crossing that took us to Hiawassee, Georgia. That town was amazing. As much as you might think it was a small, just like mountain town, they had some beautiful houses around this lake, just friendly people. And it was actually just a great place to stop and spend the night. And I dropped my hat way up there. I'm gonna yell at somebody to pick it up for me. But it's a beautiful view from out here. We're only hiking about 5 or 6 miles today, and then tomorrow we're gonna cross over to North Carolina, and that will be glorious. Can you grab my hat? Yeah. Thank you, Beast. And then wave to the camera. Hi. Hi. Hey. Hey. Ho. Here we are in North Carolina. We've all set up camp right here by this little creek side. Friends are hanging out up there. Hi guys. That's right. It's a beautiful snow falling right now. And since the shelter was full, we all decided to set up our tents this time. So it's a little shanty town. Cool little creek right there. And we've even adopted a new member right over here, Chatterbox. Eating some mac and cheese. Just by fire in the snow.
What's up?
Not much. So here we are at the top of Albert Mountain here in North Carolina. It's almost right at the 100-mile marker for us from our start in Springer Mountain. Yeah, first blood right there.
Yeah.
There he is. And this is pretty much the best view we've had so far on the trail. It was a hell of a steep hike for the last probably, quarter mile or so. But this is just gorgeous. And this is definitely why we do this in that right, First Blood.
That's right.
So hopefully you got a good view of that too. Just beautiful. Another view from Albert Mountain. Get me not, Beast right there. Z.
Hello, hello.
Hello. We're gonna do a 360 shot all the way around.
360 of my ass.
That's right. First Blood. I am not going to go up your ass with this. Okay, maybe just once. Just once.
Guys, can we
So
all
there's
come
this
here
tower
for a
just
selfie?
here. This is great.
Yes, please.
Here we are at about 130 miles in on the top of Wesser Bald, at this little tower here, which is kind of sketchy to walk up on. But it's probably got one of the best 360 views so far on the trail. Some friends from Houston on spring break. There they go. Hi guys.
We're going to be on YouTube.
That's right. Little 30-second clips at a time. So this was pretty tough. We got about 7 more miles to go into our next stop, and hopefully share some more videos. Yeah, this is only a little bit sketchy. I mean, this wood will hold up, right? Right? Well, we just left Nantahala Outdoor Center in North Carolina this morning. Took my time, stopped by the outfitter, got some food, got my headlamp replaced that broke on the first night, some good breakfast, and then we proceeded to do what can only be described as about 6 to 7 miles of up. That's right, just up. That's all we did. Just friggin' up. So hopefully, as much as I don't like downhills, there's a little bit of that and some water, because I drank a lot, doing all that up. 6 miles of up. I was wrong. It was 8 miles of up. Who needs a beer? I do. A Guinness. Madison, get on that.